But I hope the quality at night and during daytime on this camera, I hope it's pretty good. Like I said earlier, that they repaved this. There's a lip there. But earlier I said the video that I recorded earlier, I pretty much liked that video. It was pretty good. Audio was good. So I just hope at night it's still pretty good at night. But I won't know until I put it on my laptop, and then I can play it on my laptop and then transfer it to my phone and rewatch it. So but yeah, on the box it says it comes with an 8 gig SD card. Well, I opened the box, looked at everything, all the wires, then I seen the SanDisk SD card, and it was not an 8 gig. It was a 32 gig. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. So I thought about taking this 32 after I record what I need to record, and next time I spend time with my girlfriend, I'll take her SD card, because I think I gave her a 8 gig or 16 gig. I gave her a small SD card because that's the only one I had left, and it's just, well, it was my backup spare one, which I really don't use. I thought about giving her this 32, and I'll take hers. But her phone, she really don't need an SD card because she has 100 and something gigabyte memory on her phone. So she won't even use all hers. Which my phone, I'm almost like halfway there, and I have a 32 gig SD card on my phone. So yeah, imagine that. Because everything I have on my phone is mostly music. I have some movies that I've downloaded from my dad's house. Well, not download, but movies I had on my other computer, which I have a tower. I have movies on there. I just copied it and put it on my phone. But I have a lot of music. I think like at least 10 movies. And the rest of the storage that's being used is apps and programs that I need for this company that I drive for. So I know last week when I was doing home time or doing a 34-hour reset, I was there for, well, I was at Lake Wells for a whole week and everything, and then once I was about to get on road, I had to take the truck in to Freightliner gets fixed. I had like 5 or 6 things that was on recall, and my company never told me about it. Imagine that. But before that, me and my girlfriend, we were at the laundromat there at the truck stop at the Loves in Lake Wells. We met this one guy. He knows a guy that has his own company that pays like 40 cents or more on depending on what you haul. And he does local jobs, and he stays in the state of Florida. And he promised me that I'll be home every weekend, and I can keep the truck with me wherever I go. So he's looking into maybe hiring me on, because I really don't see much more with this company, which is a good company to a point. Only issues I have is after-hour dispatch. It's a bunch of BS, if you ask me. But yeah. But I love my DM. My DM I have now. I love her. When I need a load, she gives me a load. So, because I had other job opportunities that have contacted me and whatnot, which they pay about the same, less miles. Some one or two was more mileages, but because of the DM I have now with this company, the way she treats her drivers is the reason why I'm still with England. I'm still with this company. I've been with this company since April 20th, or I should say April 15th of last year, and I've been with them for a year and so forth. So about a year, 2 months now. So imagine that. But yeah, I'm still with them. They gave all their drivers, this company, they gave their drivers a couple cents raise. Woohoo! Which it's pretty good, but it's not like other companies that pays more. So, but this company, they do pay for the maintenance and fuel and all that, so it don't come out of my pocket, which is always a good thing. So, hey, I'm back. But yeah, I took my girlfriend out tonight at Woody's Barbecue there in Lake Wells, on the north side of 27 and 60. So we were going to go to Danny's, then I wasn't in the mood for Danny's. This last time I've been to Danny's, I had stomach issues and stuff. I didn't feel right. Then we went to what do call it, Chili's, and knowing that they have enough time, because by that time it was after 6, it was more like 6:30 when we got to Chili's, and there was a line, of course, like always, no biggie. Then I said, why not Woody's? And so we went to Woody's, and I had baby back ribs and shrimp. So that was like $58, which I'm not complaining. It was pretty good. Which I was hoping to spend time with family or my girlfriend's family today. That way I can have some kind of home cooked meal and everything, but I didn't have the chance. It was too late to do anything. My mom and my sister, they were at the beach all day yesterday, or Sunday. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Ugh. So my mom overdid herself, so she was relaxing all day. But yeah. But like I said, I'll keep this camera going until I get closer to my destination in Tampa. on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. So, I'm on I-4, if you don't know. Speed limit is 70, I'm going 65. Oh, this camera does have a built-in radar detector, which I have that disabled. I have it disabled for a reason. Times like this, then speed limit 70, and this truck is maxed out at 65. Why even bother with the radar? Because I can't speed, and most of the roads that I take is 75 or 65, and going from Tampa to Georgia, I hit I-75, or if I go from Orlando to Georgia or Georgia to Florida, it's I-75. And most of those roads, interstates and Florida Turnpike and I-4, it's 70 miles an hour. So why even bother with the radar if I can't speed? So but here a little bit, I'll be putting the audio off on mute, because I'm going to roll down the window. It's going to make it super loud. And for some of you don't know that I pretty much went back to smoking. I don't smoke as much as I have before. I just smoke when I feel a little stressed out or tired. Last night I couldn't sleep for nothing because Reba, she pretty much couldn't let me sleep. She likes hogging the bed, the covers, or sometimes push me off the bloody bed. But mostly last night, my mind cannot shut down. I was thinking about my trip and everything, and my next trip that's planned and whatnot. Do I have enough hours? Do I have enough time to do this, to point A to point B, then back to point C, and whatnot? So yeah, my mind cannot shut down at all last night. So, but I will be putting the camera on mute. I'm about to pass the way station. I have got the bypass signal. That means I don't have to pull in, because I'm only like 20 something thousand pounds. It's a light load. So it was closer to truck and trailer total, if it's more like 80,000, close to there. That's max weight for this truck and trailer, which I hold a little more than that, which I have. I'll pull about almost 90,000. Thinks this truck is compatible for it. Thinks I have a lot more features on this truck than most of other CR England trucks. But yeah, this load is super light, so I don't have to pull into way stations, which is nice. And not just the weight, but the load I carry for the company. They pretty much can bypass the way stations, which is another good thing I like about it. I know if I was doing pods, they bypass way stations too. So I'm happy right now with doing my route that I do. So I know going from Georgia to Tampa, I don't get paid as much because if it's under 500 miles, I don't get paid as much. But yeah, if I go from Georgia to Orlando, it's less than 500 miles. It's more like 471 miles, I think. And that's when I get paid 44 cents a mile or more and stuff. So with me doing Georgia to Tampa, it don't really pay much. So, but the other day, last week, the fleet I'm on, my DM had a meeting. She was telling us the new updates and stuff like that. What I do back and forth from Georgia to Florida, everybody else that's doing the same route, that we can only do like 3 to 4 loads a week. That's bringing a loaded trailer down to Florida and snagging an empty trailer and go back to Georgia and stuff. That's pretty much about it. Just a loaded trailer down to Florida. We can only do like 3 or 4 loads going to Florida. So, and we pretty much lost the account for going to Tampa. So, which is no biggie. I still go to Tampa or Texas every once in a while. Sorry if I said we lost the account for Tampa, which that's not the case. We lost the account for Texas, not Tampa. So, but I still go to Texas every once in a great blue moon. That's where the big money's at. Yeah. That's over $1,000. Then you got to think about the taxes, the benefits, and all other